came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Wait, Chanel on my feet, yeah, that's full on my C's. I be cool with the beats like Muhammad Ali. Got your on the edge of her seat, she on that, I'm on the swear the edge of my V. And usually I like repetitive beats. I like the way that she move. Quality, they look good to me, but I'm saying.
Coming right up, This is Payday.
Kevin, thank you.
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Thursday, they'll host the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Green is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Thompson. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Bane in at the point. And for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Wood, and it's Irving in at the 1. Now, here's Doncic. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. It's rebounded by Memphis. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first game of the NBA's regular season. Got that one up quick. Baines got the first basket of the game for Memphis. Well, Smitty, opening day is upon us. You excited for the new season?
I am, Kevin. First of all, you love seeing the new rookie class, how they fit in. Second, a lot of these teams with a lot of trades and moving parts. And some of these franchises that have acquired new coaches.
And here's Brooks following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
2 minutes.
Green taking his time here. The pass to Brooks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Mavericks with it.
And when you watch Dylan Brooks play, he's got some sandpaper to his game. Not shy about trading elbows.
I love those guys. You need these guys to win in this league. Willing to take the defensive challenge and put their bodies on the line to get stops.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Bane. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Thompson. The Grizzlies with another miss. Doncic against Thompson. Here's Powell, and Thompson sends it back.
Don't let Klay Thompson's scoring overshadow what he gives you at the defensive end.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. Kemba Walker comes in for Doncic. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Jackson comes in for Draymond Green. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Conchar subbed in for Klay Thompson.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Chris is checked in. Pass to Tillman. And there's the drive. 6 on the shot clock. Walker surveying the floor. Passes it to Irving. To the paint. Here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. And the Grizzlies call their first timeout of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Give them a hand, fans. Your Mavericks dance team.
29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Bane. No good again that time. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Irving. Now the dish to Bullock. The shot from 20 feet away. chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Reggie Bullock.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Both good from the line that time. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And that does it for the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, Reggie Bullock is out there with Chris. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Irving. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And some changes here for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Doncic is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Memphis also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Konchar, good. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
And so it's Memphis with it. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go. Pass to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas leading by 10. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
Hardaway with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Well, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Christian Wood comes in for Chris. And Irving subbed in for Kemba Walker. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Draymond Green comes in for Anderson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Klay Thompson in for Konchar.
This offense just continues to impress.
Payne passes to Adams. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams, using that strength to fight through contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right after that.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And he sinks the second.
And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
And here is Irving. He's got 6. Kicks it to Doncic. Over Thompson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached halftime in this one. Mavericks lead by 10. And now we'll... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all about Dallas as the game got going. They did it just the way it was drawn up.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Draymond Green is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Thompson. And it's Bane in at the point.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Out to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Bane, covered by Irving. McGee against Adams. Green breaking loose. Second chance shot. McGee with the block. Irving against Thompson. Now, here is Irving. He's tightly guarded. Wood kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Adams finds Thompson. Here's Bane. Adams, the pass to Bane. They need this. Adams trying to free himself up. Bane, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Outside Hardaway. The offensive rebound. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Goes back up. No good on the shot. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Now, here's Doncic. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Dallas. They lead by 18. And we'll be back with you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Dwight Powell is out there with Chris. And there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's Doncic missing. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Anderson outside, and he drives in, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup.
On the drive, Anderson won't blow by you, but he'll find a way to get his shot.
From deep, Walker. Tillman grabs the miss. And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. At the elbow, it's Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Stolen by Bullock. Powell finds Doncic. And the rejection by Jackson. And here's Walker outside. Dallas moving it around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Conchar. The three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Dallas.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Luka Doncic.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Green kicks to Ntilikina. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
He doesn't get the second one. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
To the inside. Here's Kleber. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Kleber.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
He hits both from the stripe. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Bullock. Brown the pass to Conchar. Here's Garuba. Count that one.
Usman Garuba.
Now Bullock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moment. David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the
Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah.